Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Denver Broncos.
Set to kick off.
Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Clock now on first down. Rolling to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down, Broncos.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Jerry Jeudy. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
16 yards.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
We know Melvin Gordon is very effective getting to the perimeter. But being a former University of Wisconsin Badger means you know how to run the ball inside and with power as well. I also like the fact that he's a weapon in the passing game. Had as many as 58 catches in a season. Throw it to him in space and look out.
12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Gordon on first down. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
First carry of the game here for Royce Freeman. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, Locke's going to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown.
Melvin Gordon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 20.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit the tackle to Isaac Yiadom.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
So how many different ways can we say that Von Miller is an absolute nightmare to prepare for any offense? An absolute dominant force on the defensive side of the ball. Double-digit sacks in 7 of his 9 seasons in the NFL. And when he finished the 2019 season, 2nd in total sacks in NFL history among active players, behind only Terrell Suggs.
Incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
They're returning it. Here's Hamler. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Throwing on 1st down is Locke. On the move to his left. Now he'll pull it down. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. 6-0 our score after 1.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Broncos 6, Jets 0.
On 1st down, it's Gordon. There goes Melvin Gordon. The 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown.
Melvin Gordon with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, what?
Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
The Broncos. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Gordon. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. A quick throw outside by Locke. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Bell with a first down carry there as he'll get about 4 out of that. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Down by Alexander Johnson. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards there, first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Bell. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Bradley Chubb came in and got him.
The 36-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Darnold, that's complete. It's Bell. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Le'Veon Bell. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Play action. It's Darnold. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
At their own 40.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll hand this one off to Gordon. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Lock. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 30 big ones. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
To
Melvin Gordon on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos will extend their lead. So he missed his first 2, but this time it's good, and that'll extend the lead.
Broncos 25. Jets nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted. And
the Broncos get there and take him down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
It's 4th down.
They're going to go. It's Darnold. Airing one out for Crowder. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Block working out of the gun. Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
The tackle made by
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That's good.
That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. Darnold to throw again. Caught here by Bell. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To the air again, Darnold. Over the middle, complete. That's Bell. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 6 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Herndon's got it complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And Darnold got to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Alexander Johnson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Melvin Gordon, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26.
So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. Taken about 7 yards deep, and Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And nowhere to fit that. Knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon. And it's 2nd down.
5-yard line.
Darnold. A screen to Bell. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
And 4.
On 3rd down, here's Bell. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The former first-round pick Kareem Jackson there defensively. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down. They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He's going to take off with it. And I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Now a play fake here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
The 22-yard line.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
Complete to
Jerry Judy, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A first down there on a pickup at 25.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. On the catch, it's Crowder. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 42 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Eluding the pressure right. Darnold, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
And it's 3rd down.
They look to throw. It's Locke. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. And that one a 55-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Brings up third.
From the 50, it's Darnold. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go. 45's the mark. No gain on this defense. No gain.
On fourth down, Darnold. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports.
32.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. A first down throw, Darnold. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Todd Davis. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
A gain of 12. First down, Broncos.
This is Gordon. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 26-yard line.
On second and 12, Locke on the slant, completes to Sutton. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or 2 if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was...
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. An 8-yard touchdown run. And this offense continues to pour it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them, because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now left side on the swing pass. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long.
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, they just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Throw left side complete. It's Bell. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up fourth.
No gain on the
Usually the offense hasn't answered anything.
And how about this, a fake?
For the Jets.
And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Number 25.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
C.J. Mosley.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. Now Locke sets up the screen to Gordon. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. The busy night continues for Gordon as he gets it here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
They're going to run. This is Gordon. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
On the stop.
They'll get a couple yards on that one. And the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. So this one will wind up a Denver.